Aloha. Welcome to Abe Lee Seminars sessions. Today, we're going to talk about how much does it cost to get a real estate license. So we talked about going to the school, passing the school test, and then taking the state test. And now you pass the state exam and you have the right to go get a license. If you get your license on an even year, like this year, then it's $282 for 1 year. If you get your license in an odd year, then it costs $382 because you have the chance to have real estate sales in a 2-year period instead of a 1-year period. So the state of Hawaii has said that if you get your license in an even year, you pay $282 because the next 2 years, what we call a biennium, you're going to have to pay the renewal fee, and the renewal fee is $282, at least for now. So if you get your license in an odd year, it's $382. And if you get your license in an even year, then it's $282. You also have to take 20 hours of continuing education classes, what we call CE classes. And you have to take your license, CE classes, every 2 years. So if you get your license in an odd year, then it's an odd year, even year, and you have 2 years to get 20 hours of CE classes. And 3 of those hours or for Core A, which is what the State of Hawaii Real Estate Commission mandates that you have to know. So they'll take the laws that pass that relate to real estate and also a topic of interest to the realtors or to the public. And they'll have topics like fair housing or disclosures or agency. And the State of Hawaii Real Estate Commission selects the topics that they want to be taught. So that's Core A on an odd year, and then Core B in an even year. So for 2 years, they have Core A for 1 year, Core B for the second year, and then they'll have the legislative laws that pass that pertain to that year, plus a different topic that the commission wants the agents to know about. So those are called CE classes. So that's 6 hours, 3 hours each for Core A and 3 hours for Core B. Then you have 14 hours left of what we call elective courses that you can take. And you can take elective courses from any school that teaches continuing education classes. Now, you have to pay your renewal fee by November 30th of every even year. So next year, we're going to have to pay $282 to renew the license. The license expires in December 31st of every even year. So you really have 1 more month to pay the renewal fee, not November 30th, although that is the date that the commission wants everybody to pay. So if you don't pay and you didn't take CE classes or took CE classes, if you don't pay the renewal fee by a certain time, then your license is what they call forfeited, which means that you don't have an active license. Now, if you paid the renewal fee of the $282, but didn't take the CE classes, then you're considered to be inactive. So what's the difference? Forfeited means you didn't pay, whether you took CE classes or not. Inactive means that you paid the renewal fee, but didn't take CE classes. And there are different consequences for being inactive or forfeited. If you're forfeited, you're going to have to pay the renewal fee and pay a $50 restoration fee. And if you didn't take CE classes, you have to take CE classes. If you're inactive, you paid the fees but didn't take CE classes, then you're going to have to take the CE classes. And in order for you to restore your inactive license or forfeited license, you have to pay and also take the classes if you didn't take them. For restoring an inactive license, it's $25 restoration fee. To restore a forfeited license, it's $50. So hopefully the agents have paid their fees and also have taken their CE classes. If you're inactive and you want to stay inactive, then you don't have to take CE classes. You can just be inactive, pay the renewal fee, and do it every 2 years. And you can just keep your license on inactive status. Why do people do that? Well, some of them don't want to take the school all over again and go through the anguish of passing the state test. Some companies will not want you to have an active license. For example, if you work for an escrow company, a title company, or you work for a bank or a mortgage company, they do not want their workers to have an active license. And they want to keep it on inactive status so that these workers are not competing with their clients who are real estate agents. So hopefully you understand a little more about the fees that are included. Also, I have to remind you that if you join a company, the company may have their own fees also. Example would be, if you join a company that belongs to the Board of Realtors, then you have to pay annual fee to the Honolulu Board of Realtors or the local board. Then you have to pay MLS fees to access the multiple listing service, the Super Duper computer program. And then the company that you join might have annual fees. So how much does this all cost? Well, it depends on the board fees and also your company fees. But typically, it run about $2,200 to $2,300 a year for the board membership, MLS fees, and the company fees, plus your CE classes of the 20 hours. Hope you learned something about what's required to maintain your license and how much it would cost. Aloha.